Hello. It turned out it's precisely 7:45 a.m. in the morning. I didn't even realize till after I looked there, but looked at the microwave. So I made one attempt in the middle of the night to try to go to sleep. I don't remember what time it was, but I got absolutely no sleep last night. But excuse me, the mucus in my throat, y'all, in my chest too. So this video, I don't know if I addressed this before, but if you're a real targeted individual, I feel like it's a red flag for me. If you claim to be a real targeted individual and you're bullying other targets and kicking them down even harder and making like intentional and malicious false accusations against another TI because you don't like them, then, don't feel hurt when people start calling you a perp for doing that. If you bully and pick on or block or avoid another TI for no reason that has not done you anything, that never offended or disrespected you. And so, I feel like the so-called targeted individual community act like a dysfunctional family, or act like workplace mobbing, or act like, what else was I going to say? Yeah, like a dysfunctional family or workplace mobbing, or, bullies on the playground. Targeted individuals shouldn't be bullying, harassing, and stalking other TIs. So, see, they're making my nose itch, hitting me with direct energy weapons, making my face itch, so that the gang stalking network can manipulate other TIs to falsely accuse me of being a perp, so that they can kick back and laugh. So they manipulate for me to yawn and all that in my videos too, not on purpose. And see, look. And then yawning takes away time from the 10-minute video for me to do. So, sorry it took me 3 minutes to get into this, but real targeted individuals should not be calling other TIs mentally ill, crazy, schizophrenic, saying they need medications, that they need to be locked up in a mental institution, or if they're feuding with another TI, it's like you act like a perp towards a TI, ganging up on that person, bullying them. You act like a perp, ganging up on them and bullying them, and then falsely accuse that person that you're picking on. You falsely accuse that person of being mentally ill and falsely accusing that person of being a perp. It's like you be one of the popular fakes playing both sides. You're not even being sabotaged or suffering. But, if everybody's supposed to be such chosen ones, how come we can't have enough discernment to recognize, like, the real recognize real? What's up with that? So, it's like, and then you profess to be targeted, but you got such strong, bitter hatred towards me, and you falsely accuse me of being a perp, and then you team up with the perps trying to sex traffic me. You defend and agree with them, and you team up with them and join in on the bullying, and then start parroting and repeating the gang stalkers slander campaigns against me. And y'all jealous but think you're better. And you're abusive, narcissistic, and controlling. I mean, you spread the same lies and slander and false rumors and smear campaigns as the regular gang stalkers do, and try to manipulate other people in the so-called TI community to hate me. I mean, I've been beat down for quite a long time, emotionally, and suffering depression and like borderline self-destructing, because of the stress and the depression and the anxiety from fake TI perps, regular perps, and people that's supposed to be real TIs. It's make my depression so, like, I mean, I don't know how much I can take. But, you don't bully. What's up with professed targeted individuals? If you don't like another TI for no reason at all, somebody who never really did you anything, and then you join in on the gang stalking harassment and start bullying and harassing me, and, like, how you think you can speak against MK Ultra, New World Order, and mind control, but then think that you know me well enough to try to make, like, Candy was born crazy, or she has mental and behavioral problems that she was born with, or that are congenital in nature, or she had pre-existing mental illness before her targeting. Or they'll say something like, you make people think you're schizophrenic. Or you make people think you're crazy. It's like targeted individuals should be talking to each other like that. But I know that a lot of the targeted individual community is so infiltrated and compromised to the point where you can't tell the wheat from the tares, or you can't tell who's really targeted, or who's faking. I've seen people who act like as if they really are targeted heavy, but then at the same time perping other targets. Like, if you call me schizophrenic and crazy and say I got a mental problem, but then you're trying to convince people that you've never been mentally ill. You speak the truth about this. Every targeted individual has had a dosage of being called crazy or mentally insane or something like that, or a Looney Tune. And so the gang stalking network, they manipulate targeted individuals to fight and not get along, and then they kick back and laugh. And one targeted individual might feel like the person that they're feuding with, they might say, you're the problem. That's why nobody likes you. That's exactly what the perps say. So, they got the majority of the TI community who became fake and sold out. And now the few real ones left be mistakenly thinking that other real TIs are fake, but they're blinded to the popular fakes at the top. They're blinded to the popular fakes at the top. Got me all confused and trying to figure out, what's up with this. But, it's very hurtful, for the professed targeted individual community. They'd be like, you're not a TI. Or they'd be like, you're not chosen. But they falsely glorify themselves as chosen while they're trying to act like a hood gangster. I've been losing a lot of sleep on the way I've been abused and treated and falsely accused by everybody lately. I've been trying to give myself some encouragement.